priestly prayer of Christ, the encapsulation of the scandal of the Christian faith, the Roman Catholic faith that we've been talking about, the scandal, that scandalon, that stumbling block, that scandal which is that God became man so that we could become like God. The scandal of the Incarnation, the God who becomes very, very, very close to us, very close to us. The formation that we're going through, the formation in the new evangelization, is a formation oriented toward that challenging, that scandalous moment, which is the Incarnation. An incarnation which didn't just happen then, we're to kind of have wasps of that throughout history, but that God's incarnate reality changed everything. And that same God invited us then in the life of the church into His own work, and that's what we do today. Father, I'm in love with you, you are in love with me. I haven't lost any of them except the one who is the son of destruction, who gave himself over to the enemy. They are mine and I am yours. We are a had people. We are beloved. We are cherished of God, favored of God Most High. If we encounter a lot of the people that we know, in our general culture, how many of them are going to realize that and are going to know that? And by this, I'm not just talking about out there, right? Out there. I'm talking about even in what's called intra-ecclesial culture. This culture that we share of, okay, we go to Mass, we go from 8 to 9, on Sunday, or 9 to 10, or 10 to such and such. But then what does the rest of the week look like? Are we sufficiently formed, are we sufficiently steeped in His love, such that when people offer us the implicit questions of, does God really love me? Does He really care for me? Is He really in love with me? How can that possibly be the case when if you say it once, the world's going to tell me 99 times for every time you say it that isn't the case? Do we know where we're going in this training? Why don't we look to the very last sheet in our formation manuals today? What we've been doing and what we're doing now is oriented toward step 4, which is mobilization, where we can offer the invitation of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that God is in love with each and every one of us, and that's a love that changes lives, that's a love that defines vocations, and that's a love that brings, what's this encyclical that Pope Francis gave us, which is a blueprint for the new evangelization? Brings the blank of the gospel, the joy of the gospel.